Hello friends and very good evening to you all. In this video we are going to discuss about two major important things which is very handy while you are dealing with loops, that is called the break and continue statements. So since you know that the break and continue statements as name suggests that one to break out of the loop and other is to continue the loop inside the loop, but again returning back to the beginning and start doing the same thing. So the question is that many times, suppose when you are looking for a number, when you're searching a file, how long will it continue? So sometimes we need to stop the loop, the working of a loop based on certain conditions, and that's using a keyword called break. So suppose in this example I'm just trying to receive, like the program goes something like that, user enters the numbers and the loop run that many times. And here what I'm trying to do is that I will say that if this particular condition happens, then break out of the loop. This is where I'm just trying to demonstrate the power of the break inside this loop. So here I say that if I modular 4 division equal to 0, means if I is multiple of 4 or divisible by 4, then break the loop. So if just suppose I starts with 0, 0 is just the first number itself is divisible by 4, because 0 modular division 4 is the condition where the loop will break automatically. So nothing will happen. Now you see the output. So undefined symbol I, or sorry, sometimes these days so many different languages you can declare the variables anyway, but in the C it's always mandatory to declare the variables at the beginning of the function. Now here see enter number 10 and then loop runs nothing, like the not a single time loop is done. Why? Because 0 modular division 4 means the first time only it becomes true, so it just break out of the loop. Now here I just change the code, I make I equal to 1 and I multiple of 7 now. So whenever 7, 14, something like that, now it's starting with 1. I enter the number C. So till 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let me make it just a new line, because then only you'll be able to understand, see the nice story. But actually it happened. What happened? That when I is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it will run till 6, and then when it is 7, it will break the loop. So 12, now see 7. So it just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then when I became 7, then it broke out of the loop and the termination stopped there. Now if I do the same thing for 7, like for continue, then what will happen if I becomes to 7? Then how will it continue? Will it break out of the loop, or it will just go back to the beginning? So it is just like this. Now see 20. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 7, 14, everywhere just continued as if nothing happened. So the loop, it says that if you just look at the loop, so if I equal to 7, but before it has printed, so it goes back to the beginning of the loop and start from there. So again next time 8 comes. So suppose if I put few lines to see how it's breaking, so just I write something, just a tag, you can say printf before and printf after. This is not going to accept, because the continue means it will be beyond, because it's going to break there only. So this second line, the printf after, is not going to hold, because that's a warning, because continue means it is going to break there. So it is going to break means it is not going to after the loop, it is going just to beginning. So this line does not have any value. So it says unreachable code, because it will break from continue only. So this code will not be executed. So but it every time it sends to the beginning, like again it's just restarting. So 7 before, and this is how the continue statement works. So the practice guys, and now you understand this is what the break and the continue statements can be used in the loop, because it is just like break throws the execution out of the loop and continue throws the execution to the beginning of the loop. So it is just like it is making it possible so that you can access inside the loop flawlessly, and that is the idea of the programming and the power of the programming language. We need to have a proper way of running across my lines of code so that wherever I want, I just can continue. So here I just introduce one more live says just after the printf. So now let's see how many times it is going to print, because every time after printing the 9 it say bugs live. So let's see the output again, and then you will realize that these two, as number and the bugs live, number and the bugs live, will keep on printing. So now here it goes, bugs life, number, number and bugs life, number and bugs life, 7 and life. This is how this break and see. So to master it, just you have to practice. Thank you very much. Just subscribe to our channel and stay healthy, be good.